What's up, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy, Big Sean, coming at you with today's Weigh In Friday. What a crazy, polarizing time we're going through right now. Man, I don't even know how to act. You know, there's a lot of things going on right now in this world that we cannot control. Things that we've never experienced before. Things that are completely out of our control. But the one thing that we can control, guys, is our personal health and what we do to our bodies. And I gotta tell you something. I dug in and worked a little extra hard this week, and I lost another 3 pounds this week, guys, which is huge. Um, Especially in a time where it would have been really easy just to eat my emotions and cheat on this diet. But this smile on my face is real, and it's real at a time where I probably shouldn't be smiling. I mean, my business is on the rocks. There's nothing we can do about it. It's really the only thing that kind of gives me hope in this situation, or gives me any kind of comfort in this situation, is the fact that there isn't anything I can do about it. But I stepped on the scale today, and I now weigh 413 pounds. Now keep in mind, I started this journey off at 524 pounds, guys. And so I am officially 13 pounds, or 14 pounds technically, away from being out of the 400s forever. That is absolutely huge. That's my second goal, my second major goal. First was obviously 100 pounds, and and now and now I'm working on this next goal, whittling it away. We've been putting together a little home gym. We've, thanks to some awesome, people. Jill's father gave us a really nice, like, commercial grade Schwinn exercise bike, full digital, the fan and everything on it is really cool. And then her friend Kara gave us an elliptical, and so we've got that stuff. And then we've been using this time to socially distance and go out and actually kind of enjoy nature by ourselves and take some walks. I don't know if you guys follow my Facebook page or not, but the day before yesterday, we went out to the old Chain of Rocks Bridge on Route 66, and we walked from the Illinois side of the river across the Mississippi to the Missouri side over by Riverview. So we walked from Granite City to St. Louis. How awesome is that, guys? And the bridge is a 1 mile bridge, one way. So we did a little 2 mile hike out in nature. There was maybe 10 people out there total. Everybody kept their distance, and we were there pretty much by ourselves most of the time. So yeah, that was fantastic. So 413 pounds is my current weight. Again, I lost 3 pounds this week, which is huge, 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 huge for me, simply because I was just really down and I wanted to stress eat, and I didn't let that happen. Um, Sometimes when things are out of control in your life, it's good to have something that you can control. And I just every week that I weigh in and I continue to lose, I have to pinch myself because it just doesn't seem like a reality. Now, how the hell how the hell do I basically I let me rephrase this. I was having the best year of my life. Okay, the business is falling into play. Well, I mean, we're celebrating going on 7 years in business at Modified, and Jill and I had reprioritized our lives, and we've been traveling. We were really, really looking forward to this this spring, for getting out and enjoying enjoying what this country has to offer. I know some of you guys really like to see our pictures on Facebook. Uh, oh wow, and then I'm on track to be in the best physical condition I've been in since high school, which I plan to completely bypass that once I get down to a more manageable weight, I plan on hitting the weights pretty hard. I mean, uh, and I couldn't do it without my swole mate Jill. She's killing it right next to me. She lost another 2.5 pounds or so today as well, um, which I mean she's really getting down there. So like the fact that she's still losing you know multiple pounds a week is amazing considering where she's come from. Guys, if I could give you any advice at all, it's just to do it. You're gonna have to pull the band-aid off and deal with it a little bit. You're gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be easy, but I fucking promise you that once you start seeing results, it will drive you internally to do better and better and better. And guys, I've told you multiple times on my videos that I I didn't have a future. I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel at 524 pounds. My health was failing, of course. I was very depressed. I was suicidal. I'm confident in the fact that if I wouldn't have made the decision to change my life when I did, I don't think that I'd be here. I don't think I'd be here today. I really don't. Things were going real bad for me, and I don't know if my health would have took me out or it was going to be suicide because I had become a burden to everyone that I care about, and I was just not living life. I was just existing. I wasn't living life, and getting my health back has given me just such a thirst for life and wanting me to do more. Just making me wanting to go out and do better and be a better version of myself. Now, guys, this whole virus thing is going to get a lot of people bummed out. It's going to cause a lot of depression. It's going to cause some things like that. But don't look at this in a way that um, in a way of gratitude, not gratitude for the virus, but gratitude in the things that we've taken for granted our whole lives. Really, I mean this is an unprecedented situation here. This has never happened in the history of our country, and we're living history right now. It's not history to be proud of, but we're living history right now, and when we get to go back, when we get to open this country back up, I hope I see an overwhelming flooding of gratitude. Gratitude for everything. I'll tell you right now. I mean, from time to time, it's stressful being a business owner. It's very rewarding in the same sense, but it's stressful. And um, to get the opportunity to go back, I just have a completely different perspective of the other things in my life beforehand. I mean, it's like holy cow, just getting to go out and sit down at a restaurant on one of my cheat meal days and spend an afternoon with my wife, my swole mate, uh, doing things in public. I mean, goodness gracious, like you never, you know, it's like right now, gas is cheap, but you can't really go any. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing too, guys. So we have a shelter in place order because we're supposed to try to stay away from as many people as possible. Well, that doesn't mean you can't go out and walk the levee. That doesn't mean you can't go for a car ride. Things like that. Like if you got to get out of the house, get out of the house. They're not limiting our travel at this moment. However, if you don't stop getting together and playing basketball games and having giant barbecues and fucking everything else, like this is going to just continue and continue and continue, and we're not going to be able to get back to normal. Um, you know, I we're all in this together. We're gonna have to make the best of it. And I had a friend ask me last night, like, "How come you're not freaking out, man? How come you're not freaking out? I feel like you don't care." And that's the honest to God opposite of the truth. I mean, I choose to keep a public. I mean, I choose to keep a positive attitude in public, and most of the time, I try to keep a positive attitude about this stuff. But you haven't seen the tears and the breakdowns, and Jill and I snapping at each other and things like that because of the stress, just the pending stress. I mean, it was horrible, guys. Like but leading up to the closure of the non-essential businesses, I was really, really stressed out because I didn't want to see my business fail, so I couldn't shut it down. My employees depended on the paychecks that they earned at Modified Auto Sound, and my business depends on the cash flow to survive. And yet, at the same time, I got probably 10 or 15 hate mail messages from people I don't even know, and one from a person I do know, which kind of threw me off guard a little bit. But both on my private Instagram, I mean private instant messenger on Facebook, and my business page, of people telling me that I was a greedy son of a bitch, and that I was picking, uh, profiting a dollar over my employees and community safety. That's that couldn't be much further from the truth. If anybody knows me, they know that I'm the least greedy person in the world. I will give you the shirt off my back. If I've got $10 and you need five, it's yours. You know, I often put people before myself, and um, greedy's not it at all. Uh, and when Pritzker closed down our state to essential businesses, I actually felt a little bit of relief because there was nothing I could do about it at this point. The decision was out of my hands, and it needed to be made. And so, and I got to let my guys go home. Now, the problem is still financial. So we're trying to iron out all these different, issues, and trying to get the guys to, get some temporary unemployment while this is going on, and we're going to try to get some of the, the stimulus money for our own household so that we can survive and bridge the gap a little bit. Bet this, guys. I It doesn't matter what happens with, you know, if this is another week or another 6 months. Modified Auto Sound will be back, and guys, I don't I don't know if it's going to be called Modified Auto Sound. I don't. I hope so. I hope it doesn't come to that. But regardless, I have the best clientele, the most supportive customer base. I've got great clients with dealerships. I've just got a wonderful relationship with my distributors, and I've got the greatest crew on the planet. So we will be back serving our community and the location that we're in, no matter what, when this comes about. And I know that our awesome customers and friends and modified family will be there to support us. So I've done this. I've started over. I started this company 6 years ago with nothing, and you know rounded up the resources and such to make it happen, and took on some partners along the way to finance things, and did what I had to do to get the company where it is today. I'm not afraid of starting over. I don't want to start over. I was finally comfortable in the fact that we were becoming a household name and that we were known for doing quality work. But the bottom line is that I'm not afraid to start over, because now I know that if I can beat obesity, if I can get a hold of this, that I can do anything, absolutely anything I want. And if anybody knows me, I don't stop. Like I don't take no for an answer. And if I have a dream, I pursue it and I make it happen. I haven't always been successful at everything. I've had a lot of fails, but I get right back up, dust myself off, and I try again. And that's the thing I can say about this, guys. I can tie in my business with my health journey. It's all the same thing, man. It's all a journey. It's all a matter of putting some value in the things that you do, and then when you fail, dust yourself off and get back up. Don't cash it all in. Guys, listen, if you're on your diet and you have a weekday and you go have some tacos at the Mexican restaurant, God knows I've done it, or you have something sweet or whatever the case may be, don't give up, because that's only one bad decision and a whole bunch of good decisions you've already made. So the next decision that you make after that just has to be a better one than the one you made, and you'll continue to do well at everything you do. The bottom line is, guys, you're gonna fall. I mean, and look at actors and musicians and things like that. Sylvester Stallone got denied for just about for like 50 different parts. He never gave up, and look at him now. He's like the swollest, like 80-year-old I know, and he's got a shit ton of Rambo movies. You know, it's. I mean, you just can't give up, guys. Listen, I want to go ahead and cut this short. I want to get this video out. I'm a little late today because I was putting it off. But I would say hug the ones you love, but we gotta keep that 6 foot distance. Definitely don't kiss anybody. And I want you to have a great day. Remember, life is short. There's no time like now to get after it, reach your dreams. And look, right now, we ain't got nothing to do but work on yourself. So go do some sit-ups. Go take a walk around the block. You know, concentrate. Go order your food from Clean Eats. Get it done. I love you guys. Thanks for following me on this journey. Bye.